Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at something pretty insane. I just saw this video. I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard of this already, but if you guys haven't heard, there is a new fastest production car in the world. It is the SSC or Shelby Supercars Tuatara. Definitely be sure to stick to the end of this video because this thing is absolutely insane. I actually watch the Stradman, and he made a video about this like a month ago where he actually just took his Bugatti Veyron up and they kind of did a little like drag race with it, but he actually sat in it and they went 240 miles per hour when he did the video. But they just came out with a video completely verified. I believe it hit 331 miles per hour. I do have like the GoPro footage, like the video that they took, so I'm gonna include that at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But before I get into that, I did just kind of want to show you guys this page. So this is SSC's like actual site. Now for those of you that don't know, SSC does stand for Shelby Supercars. It's not related to Carroll Shelby, but I believe the owner's last name is Shelby. That's why that's the name, but again, it's not related to Carroll Shelby. So yeah, pretty much I guess they made this car with the intention to break this record, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I think like right around like last year, Bugatti went ahead and with the Chiron, they just broke the 300 mile per hour mark. But I mean, yeah, when Bugatti did that, everyone freaking lost their mind. So it's honestly amazing that this like new name in hypercars is actually coming out and just destroying the record. Now, how long is this gonna last really? I don't know, maybe 3 months, 6 months, a year, multiple years, but I'm sure Koenigsegg or Bugatti is gonna take the next step and probably do 340 or something soon. But anyways guys, just going back to this site, I kind of want to just show you a little bit about this car. It says a lot of different features of the car. Obviously the car is making just under 1800 horsepower, and you can kind of see like I guess the silhouette of the car here with all the doors open, the front open as well as the back. This car is a mid-engine, so the engine's in the back. Now speaking about the engine is actually a Nelson Racing engine. So anyone not from America, or if you just don't know about Nelson Racing engines, definitely I recommend searching them up because they make some pretty insane engines. I mean, they make upwards of like 1,000, 1,500 horsepower in engines that are naturally aspirated. So they make like wild stuff, but basically this engine is a V8 and it is a twin turbo. And as you can see, again, just under 1,800 horsepower when it is running on E85. And when it's actually on 91 octane, it's just under 1,400 horsepower. And it does have a red line of 8,800 RPMs. But going right down, the transmission is just absolutely insane as well. 7-speed trans. I'm not sure of the gears, but it is I believe it's a robotic manual it's called, but you can see here sub 100 millisecond shifting. Like it's insane. So now it goes into the different driving modes, I guess the front lip, whatever. And then here you do have more specs of the car, the aerodynamic, but here I do want to focus on this. So yeah, the V8, the Nelson Racing V8 in this car is actually a 366 cubic inch V8, which is right under 6 liters of displacement. I don't know what block they're using. They're probably using like a one-off block, super like custom to the car. That's the compression. Obviously it is fuel injection. I'm sure that comes without saying. But yeah, twin turbo, dual water to air induction system, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, here we go. So robotic manual, I guess they're calling it a robotic manual transmission, but I don't know, it's crazy. So these are actually the tires on it too. Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s, you see them a lot. You see them on the Vipers, the 4GTs. If you actually haven't watched my 4GT review I just put out, definitely be sure to watch that. I'll probably leave a link to that. But the 4GT has like the same exact tires. I'm not sure if they're the same dimensions. It's really wild, and to think that it's American too, it's pretty cool because I don't think America has another well, I guess the Hennessy Venom would be considered a hypercar. But again, most of the hypercars are coming out of Sweden with Koenigsegg and France with Bugatti. Like they're the like two like big dogs when it comes to hypercars. So it's really cool to see this new company, Shelby Supercars, kind of coming into the mix and really mixing things up with this new record. So anyways guys, without further ado, let me just pull up the video right now. So in this run it does hit the 331 miles per hour as you'll see, but I'll kind of just shut up and let it play. Alright guys, so yeah, as you saw from that video, that was the run. That was the, I guess, record-setting run. It was taken on October 10th of literally like a week ago. But yeah, I mean, 331 point something miles per hour. Now, I did some math right here because 300 miles per hour, like that is, it's actually, obviously everyone knows a mile a minute is 60 miles per hour. So 120 miles per hour is 30 seconds for every mile. 200 miles per hour is 18 seconds for every mile. Well, when you're going 300 miles per hour, it actually only takes you 12 seconds to travel a mile. Now, I know it said it was taken in somewhere in Nevada, somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Nevada. I don't know where, I don't know how long the stretch of road was, but just some things that I kind of did. So I took a note like at 1 minute and 10 seconds in the video, and by the way, I'll leave a link to this video in the description down below. But at 1 minute and 10 seconds of this video, the driver hits 300 miles per hour on the acceleration. At 1 minute and 22 seconds, he hits that top speed of 331 miles per hour. Now, from 122 to 125, that's when they paused the video, so I didn't account for those 3 seconds. But at 1 minute and 25 seconds to 1 minute and 30 seconds, it has a 5-second deceleration from 331 miles per hour to 300 miles per hour. So I'm just taking the time that the driver was at or above 300 miles per hour. So that basically means that there was a 12-second acceleration from 300 to 331 and a 5-second deceleration from 331 down to 300. So 12 plus 5, 17 seconds. So again, it takes 12 seconds to travel a mile at 300 miles per hour. So I basically I didn't account for the acceleration and the other speeds over 300, but I just put 17 over 12, and it came out to 1 5/12 miles, which is pretty much 1.5 miles. So in that little time frame, just by the way, that's just the 300 miles per hour and up. So it's not including all the other speeds or all the other distance that the driver traveled in that run. But literally in just the time that the driver was at 300 miles per hour and above for that short stint of time, he traveled basically 1.5 miles, either equal to or above 300 miles per hour, which is just, I mean, it's crazy to think about like where they're going. It's just, it's really insane because, I mean, obviously, thank God the dude's okay or whatever, like, but there's so much you have to do there's so many like different safety precautions when they're doing like these top speed runs. Like one thing fails and it's just like instantaneous. Like, I don't even want to think about it, but it's amazing, it's mind-blowing, and I cannot wait to see this record be broken in the future and then just, you know, to continue to push these boundaries. But yes, so technically, for anyone who doesn't know, this SSC Tuatara is a production car, and that top speed run was confirmed, I guess, with all the different protocols they had to do. So now officially the SSC Tuatara is the world's fastest production car as of October 22nd while I'm recording this video. But I mean, yeah, I figured I'd share that with you guys. Let me know your opinions and thoughts about this car. Let me know what do you think about that little video. I thought it was really cool how they did the GoPro on the one side and the like 360 camera on the other side, in the cockpit. And also comment down below, what's the fastest you have gone, whether on a track, on the roads, whatever. Don't tell me, down in Mexico. But yeah, definitely let me know the fastest you have gone in a car. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.